What's up? Welcome to day number 1 of your Tummo practice. First and most important thing is that you commit to the next 7 days. Put it in your schedule, put it in your phone right now so we can really maximize our time together. Second, because this breathing practice is powerful, important note. If you get lightheaded during this practice, breathe with less sound through the nose. Okay, we're going to review the technique, the 3 parts to it here very shortly, but know that you can pass out. Okay, I've passed out before, I've seen it happen, and we want to keep this practice safe. All right, and so thus we start sitting down, and in order for you to see the technique properly, I have my shirt off here so you can see the physiology and really understand what's happening on a deep physical level. The last note is remember, take responsibility for yourself, and let's have a good time, okay? All right, the first thing we want to do is get our posture right. So if you look right now where I'm sitting down, my hips are about level with my knees, maybe slightly higher. That's good, okay? You don't want to be sitting down where your knees are above your hips because it starts to cut off the energy. You may get numbness or tingling, you know. So I'm not a huge fan of sitting cross-legged. There are certain reasons for that, but for me, in this practice, I like to sit in a chair, spine nice and tall, crown extended, shoulders relaxed back and down, and the chin is gently tucked like a 1/4 inch to open the space between the cervical spine so the brain, the heart, the belly, the central channel can all be aligned. I want you to think about your spine like this pillar of light. And when we do this practice, the intention is to fill our central channel with light, okay? Yeah, so the practice, there's 3 parts. First part is called the warrior's breath, all right? And we'll begin with our hands on our knees like so. Imagine your feet are tree roots really planted into the ground. And it looks like this, okay? We're gonna exhale through the mouth, clearing all the stagnant chi from our lungs. Then we're gonna inhale through the nose, rocking back. Now this is a chest breath, and we're gonna expand the rib cage and rock back. So we're getting even increased oxygen and blood flow. And as you exhale, you're gonna rock forward. You'll find a rhythm that feels right for you. You know, so you don't need to go way forward, way back. It can be subtle, but what that does is it creates this energetic current and allows the diaphragm, the lungs to expand and contract. So let's practice it. The first step, warrior's breath. On 3, we're gonna do 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, exhale. Breathing in with sound. And out. In and out. 3, bigger, and out. 4, last one. Exhale softly. Now observe the sensations in your body. You may have got a little lightheaded. It's totally normal. As you become more proficient at this exercise, that lightheadedness will come down and you'll find that sweet spot. So that's the first part, the warrior's breath. We're gathering the chi of the universe, the earth, the sun, the sky, the trees, right? And grounding it into our lungs. The second part is called the breath lock and sink down. So on the 5th breath, you'll crystallize that intention, right? Drop it down into your belly. So the belly becomes big and full, like a balloon. In order to help you get this in your physiology, I want you to put one hand on your belly, one hand on your lips. And I want you to blow like you're trying to blow out a candle way far in front of your face, okay? And then you're gonna feel the belly go like this. Pooch out. Okay, can y'all see that? And feel that? Trust yourself. If you're not getting it, don't worry, you'll get it at the end of the 7 days. It's also a similar thing that happens when you're lifting a heavy object or lifting, doing a deadlift, those types of things. because it helps to protect the spine and basically pressurize qi in the lower dantian. In Qigong, lower dantian means lower energy center. So we're nourishing our organs. Okay, let's try it. Here we go. So on 3, 5 warrior's breaths. Second step on the 5th. Lock it in, hold it for a second or 2, and then drop it down into your belly without exhaling. Now, this is where you may get very lightheaded on that breath hold at the top. If you notice that, next round, breathe with less sound, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, nice tall spine. 3, exhale. Breathe it in and out. In through the nose with sound and out. Bigger and deeper. 3, 4, and 5. Hold it. Drop it down into your belly. Relax your shoulders. And then exhale slow. Now it's important to return to a natural belly breath afterwards. So breathing softly, naturally. So you may have gotten lightheaded there. Totally cool, totally awesome. I just got lightheaded. I feel some heat and warmth in my hands. So what we're doing is activating our physiology through our breath and learning how to activate our parasympathetic nervous system. So we charge the nervous system on the inhale, right? It's kind of like preparing for battle, preparing for the big game, right? Preparing for being on the big stage. And then we hold all of that energy, then drop it down, and we exhale slow as we can. And on the exhale is when the heart rate begins to drop, the nervous system begins to calm, and we enter that alpha brainwave state, the flow state, that athletes, that monks, that high performers are able to enter at will. All right? So the first 2 steps, warrior's breath. Second step, breath lock, hold it in, exhale, put it all into your belly. And what's helpful there is to swallow. So as an example, 5th breath. I swallow down, which is a trigger for the body to relax, our physiology to relax, our neck to relax. And it's like we're allowing that pearl in Qigong, or they sometimes call it this pearl, or this golden elixir dropping down into the belly. And for those of you who are new to Qigong, Qi means energy. Gong is the skill, the cultivation of energy. All right. First 2 steps down. Now the third, the most powerful part is the Tummo. Tummo means inner fire in Tibetan. And you can YouTube it. Check out Tummo and you'll find Tibetan monks drying out wet towels in the snow, learning how to activate these higher centers in their brain and control their physiology as well. So that inner fire, that inner heat is what we're building here. Now bring your hands together for this 3rd step. And in the future, we'll start just with the hands over the belly, but rub your hands, make a fire. This connects the left and right hemispheres of the brain and also activates the Lao Gong point where we project energy and receive energy. So make that fire. Make it hot, make it hot. Don't give yourself a blister. Good. And then relax. Now, traditionally, ladies would have their right hand on the belly and their left hand over the top. Okay? For men, they'd have the left hand over the belly and the right hand on the top. The traditional reason behind that is, as a man, I have a masculine polarity, so I want to balance that by bringing the left hand, the yin hand, and then putting the masculine hand over the top. So we balance the yin and yang. Okay? At the end of the day, do what feels right for you. That's the most important thing. Now bring your fist your knuckles right on the wrist, and then you're going to fold over the top. Boom. Close the fingertips. So we're increasing the power being projected from the Laogong point into the navel center, into the organs, into the lower energy center. So the Tummo, after we gather the chi of the universe, we hold it, we sink it down. When you exhale as slow as you can, like you're breathing out of a straw, through pursed lips, like a thread of air. And then my belly is out and down, right? And as I exhale, I'm gently tightening, like 10% muscle. And the energy is beginning to squeeze and pour in to the lower belly. What's most important as you observe the sensations, you may notice different heat, warmth, temperature, tingling, other things I don't even know about, right? But really pay attention to what you're feeling, because things will shift from day to day. All right, let's try it. Putting it all together. Remember, if you get lightheaded, breathe with less sound through your nose. If you're not feeling much, then crank it up a notch. Let's go for it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, exhale. 5 breaths, in and out. In and out. 3 and out. 4, bigger and deeper. And out. Number 5, breathe it in. Hold it for a moment. Swallow it down into round belly. Open the lips and breathe out as slow as you can. And envisioning the energy from your palms pouring in through your navel center, shining onto the sun inside of you. Brighter and brighter, warmer and warmer. Overflowing with life force energy. Melting that smile down through your heart into the sun inside of you. Once you've exhaled all your air, return to that natural belly breath. So the belly will expand now on the inhale and gently come back toward the spine on the exhale. We're going to do one more round, but before we do that, one thing to be aware of is this practice is super powerful. We're energizing the lower dantian, the central channel, activating that pillar of light that we are. And the breath, the chi, the prana will help clear blockages in our system. And that sometimes can lead to a feeling of being overwhelmed or emotional. You may notice some physical pains. You may notice pain decreasing. Needless to say, it's important that you take care of yourself. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, then take a day off, no problem. Or maybe instead of doing it in the morning, do it in the evening, and make sure that you are taking care of yourself, eating well, staying well hydrated. If you need to take a nap, if you need to take a bath with some Epsom salt, really take time to nourish yourself and nurture yourself through these next 7 days, okay? So we ride that balance between, warriorship, I'm committed every day, and you know what, I have to listen to my intuition today, and I'm gonna take it easy and get right back on. Maybe you do a double tomorrow. I love doing doubles. Morning and ending, it's like, just so good. All right, let's do one more round. This time we're gonna do 10 breaths. Remember, if you get lightheaded, you know what to do. Take responsibility for yourself. We don't want anybody passing out here. Let's do it. So now we know the technique. And the intention is connect to our soul. Activate that pillar of light. Feet in the earth, crown connected to the universe, higher power, God, goddess, whatever your belief system is. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, exhale. Breathe it in and out. In. 3 and out. Number 4, activating your heart. And 5, bigger. 6, 7. Number 8, with grace and ease. Number 9, slow it down. And number 10, with all your heart and soul. Hold it at the top. Swallow it down into a round belly. Relax your shoulders. Open the lips and breathe out as slow as you can. Tummo, exhale. Feel that inner fire building in your belly. Gently allowing your abdomen to contract. And feel the energy pouring into the belly. Pressurizing chi. Pressurizing light. And feeling this energy naturally overflow our feet, our legs, our spine, our brain. Relaxing into deep presence. Returning to that natural belly breath with ease, with love, with gentleness. And then as we close the practice, massage the belly. Go clockwise. So if I'm the clock, right, the clock is here, I'm going along the large intestine. So this helps ground the energy in, as well as helps our digestion and our bowel movements. Getting smaller and smaller. Naturally coming to a still point. It's good afterwards as the energy begins to move and shift and change. At the end or even in between, you can open, you can do a little tapping because it'll shake stuff up, and we can help it move by simply stretching or tapping the body. Thank you for joining me. Commit to the next 7 days. Give it your whole heart, your whole soul. And let's have a good time. This practice is great to do in the morning to start your day, get your focus out in. It's also a great thing to do in the evening to clear and cleanse from the day and recenter before you go into dreamland, and it'll help you with your sleep. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.